Chess QuickStart Guide, the simplified beginner's guide to mastering chess fundamentals, learning proven tactics, and executing game-winning strategies. Written by Tyler Cruz. Narrated by Evan Kelly. Copyright 2024 by ClydeBank Media LLC. Production copyright 2025 by ClydeBank Media LLC. Please note that your purchase of this audiobook includes a downloadable companion PDF containing all the figures and visual aids referenced throughout this audiobook. Your purchase of this audiobook also includes free lifetime access to free digital assets. These supplemental resources enhance the content of this audiobook and maximize the value of your purchase. We highly recommend accessing the companion PDF and digital assets for the best listening experience. Visit www.go.quickstartguides.com/chess to access and download your companion PDF and supplemental materials. Introduction. It has always struck me as odd that while there are countless chess books available for experienced and even professional chess players, there seems to be a lack of comprehensive resources specifically tailored to beginners. Many of the existing beginner books seem to resemble glorified instruction manuals or are targeted toward children rather than the many players who attempt to learn the game as adults. This realization motivated me to write a different kind of chess book, one that can be embraced by individuals completely new to the world of chess while still offering them a complete chess education that might otherwise take years to acquire through personal experience. Chess traces its origins back approximately 1,500 years, making it one of the oldest games in the world. Throughout the centuries, chess has left its mark on the pages of history. Notable historical figures such as Napoleon Bonaparte and Benjamin Franklin were avid chess players. In 1972, during the height of the Cold War, millions across the world watched the American Bobby Fischer take on the Soviet Union when he played Boris Spassky for the World Chess Championship. In 1997, Garry Kasparov's loss to IBM's Deep Blue supercomputer marked a pivotal moment in artificial intelligence, AI, highlighting its power to surpass human capability in complex thinking. But chess is not just a game of the past. In fact, it is more popular today than ever before, thanks in part to the internet, where chess has not only survived, but thrived. In a technological age with realistic video games and virtual reality, the simple and ancient game of chess still captivates millions of players from around the world, and for good reason. The game is easy to learn, though difficult to master. Its rules can be learned within a lunch break, yet many players play and study their entire lives and get nowhere close to master level. It is also one of the few games where luck does not play any role, meaning that players can only blame themselves for losing a game. This can be a good thing for some and perhaps a hard pill to swallow for others. Regardless, throughout its long history, chess has transcended borders, cultures, and time. It is a game that people of all classes, genders, ages, and geographies can and do enjoy for its strategic, tactical, and artistic beauty. My goal in writing this book was to cover all the essential knowledge required for a complete beginner to transition into a confident and knowledgeable chess player. Coupled with dedication and practice, the content within these pages will provide you with the knowledge you need to become proficient and skilled in this wonderful game we call chess. From childhood passion to adult obsession. I was first taught chess by my father when I was 4 years old. My older brother knew how to play, and so I wanted to learn too. My father was far too strong a player for me, so he started by giving me queen odds. That is, he would play without a queen, the strongest piece. I soon learned to beat him with this advantage, and so queen odds quickly transitioned to rook odds, then bishop odds, until, finally, my father would remove only a single pawn from his initial setup. Eventually, after countless games and many attempts, I was able to beat my dad without any handicap at all, although even those wins were, for years, few and far between. I can recall many fond memories of evenings during my childhood. After dinner, my dad would ask me, "Tyler, do you want to play some chess?" I would go and get the chess set and set it up on the kitchen table while he finished washing the dishes. We would often play for 2 to 3 hours while my mom watched TV in the living room. Halfway through our session, my dad would usually offer to make us a snack, like fried rice or popcorn. Playing chess is mentally tiring, and we would enjoy it in silence, engrossed in the game, savoring the simple joy of playing and eating together. Having been bitten by the chess bug from an early age, I would often plead with my friends to play chess with me. They might humor me for a game or two, but would quickly grow tired when they realized that wasn't enough to satisfy my craving. I attended the local chess club a handful of times. I remember the first time I went when I was 7 or 8. The club met in the basement of a pub, and I followed my dad into the dimly lit room. The strong aroma of cigarettes and coffee greeted me as my dad put 2 $2 coins into the club's coffee tin for each of our drop-in fees. I played in all my school chess tournaments, making it to the provincial championships one year. A couple of times, my dad took me to tournaments outside of a school environment. Living on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada, there weren't many tournaments nearby. Almost all were held on the mainland, which meant a 2-hour ferry ride and getting a hotel room, which my family could not comfortably afford. I quit chess entirely when I was around 20 years old. It wasn't exactly a conscious decision, but I've noticed that many players tend to drift away from chess around this age as they transition into adulthood, pursuing higher education or entering the workforce. However, 15 years later, in 2018, I decided to play a game of chess online, and was once again instantly hooked. Fast forward 5 years to today, and I have played nearly every single day since. My passion for the game after a 15-year hiatus was rekindled, now with a much stronger flame. My competitive nature quickly compelled me to return to competitive tournament chess, and as an adult with my own finances, I seized the opportunity to make up for lost time. In my first year back, I traveled to compete in 7 chess tournaments. While I have a genuine love for the game itself, it is the continuous pursuit of improvement in this demanding and challenging game that truly captivates me. Over the past 5 years, I have devoted the majority of my free time to trying to enhance my skills as what chess players call an adult improver, an adult player dedicated to getting better at chess. In addition to traveling and participating in chess tournaments, my nights are filled with playing numerous games online and meticulously studying them, obsessively refining my opening repertoire, delving into the complexities of the endgame, reading chess books and courses, and receiving guidance from a chess coach. I hope to share some of what I've learned over these years to help fast-track your learning of the game and provide helpful insight from my experience. I'd like to add a disclaimer that I am not a titled chess player. I am far from being a Grand Master, International Master, or even a National Master. However, I am in the 99.8th percentile of players on chess.com and in the 98th percentile on lichess.org. For officially rated tournament chess, my international chess rating, as defined by the International Chess Federation, known as FIDE, from the French acronym for Fédération Internationale des Échecs, of 1830 is a little higher than the average rating of competitive tournament players. Though I lack professional chess credentials, it is worth noting that the gap between a beginner and an 1800 FIDE-rated player is substantial, to put it mildly. Therefore, you can rest assured that my qualifications are more than sufficient for writing a book tailored to beginners. In fact, I believe that my status as a non-titled player can be advantageous. Some grandmasters, for example, struggle to coach beginners effectively because the fundamentals come so naturally to them after decades of playing, causing them to assume beginners possess a certain level of knowledge. As an adult improver, I know where beginning players are coming from. Having personally
Sample complete. Ready to continue?